Hello folks, welcome back. We're going to go over how to play tachums in a way that it will help you identify whether or not you need to refine your tachums at the stage they currently are, or if they need to have a little bit of refinement and polishing. So let's start with C's to low A's, as those are very common, and then we'll try them with B's to low G's. Let's start with playing them slower. So I know that I'm opening up my D grace note quite a bit because the problem with D grace notes is they can tend to be ahead or behind the beat. So you can hear that it's coming out so I'm opening it up a lot. So when you play your D grace notes in your tachums, open them up so that you can feel whether you have the control on them or whether you need to practice them a little bit more to develop that finger strength in your index finger. So let's do that again. Same thing. Oh, my bad. Let's C to low A, not C to again. So C to low A, so it sounds nice and clear, it's clean, and it's crisp. And it's nice and open, so you can hear if you need to do any refinement. So let's close them up just a little bit, and it can be tricky to get them closed even a little bit more, but this is more where the control factor comes in. So if you have trouble opening them up or closing them, then don't fret. That'll take time. You just need to figure out what you have to do to get yours going the way you want them. So let's play them a little bit quicker. Well, it's just a little bit quicker. You can see it, you can hear that it's just a teeny bit snappier. So this will help you to figure out whether you need to close them more or open them more and get the control in there. Let's do them one more time at that speed. And let's speed them up just a hair more. See if we can get them a little bit tighter. Now, some of you may think that that's as tight as you should play them. So how tight you should play them depends on whether you could hear them or not. And if you're playing a band, it depends on how tight everybody else is playing them. You have to be able to gel with the band. So let's play them a little bit faster. Let's actually bring them up to the point where we would hopefully play them in the group. So you can hear that the grace note is quick, it's snappy. Dee dum, dee dum. Let's try that one more time. C to low A. One more time. Now let's add the B to low G in there. Same thing. So now let's bring this down just a little bit. Let's actually revert and go down to what we started with the C to low A, okay? So it sounds a little bit muggy, right? But that's because we're opening it up quite a bit. Definitely not the E. So let's do it open again. And let's close it up again a little bit. Those two are just a little bit different from each other, but not by a lot. Like I say, when you're closing them and opening them, to keep them at the exact same level of open and closed can be a little bit challenging. So let's close it just a little bit more. So let's close it just a hair more. Let's close it to the point where we think we'd be playing it as in a group. So let's now combine the C to low A and the B to low G in the same bit. Let's try that. Let's try again. We'll do 2 in a row for each one. So C to low A, B to low G, and then we'll repeat. And if you need to take a breather in between, that's fine too. Let's try one more. When you are playing your tachums, listen to that D grace note, because that one is usually the one that will sound a little bit off. It's more common for pipers to play the D grace note a little bit behind, or sometimes even a little bit ahead, but most of the time it's a little bit behind. When I get them to open it up, they sometimes hear that it's a little bit behind, so they have to speed it up a bit. They have to close it, because usually they've opened it up to the point where it's a little bit behind the rest of the pace of the fingering. So if they're a little bit, if the D grace note is a little bit more open than the rest of the fingering, then it's going to take a little bit more time. But that little bit of time is just enough for the tachum to sound like the D grace note is behind a little bit. You might not hear it right away, but if you record it and play it back, there's a good chance that you'll go, "Oh, I didn't know it was behind. Oh shoot, I gotta fix that." That's not a problem. That's why you do that, to actually hear whether or not your D grace notes are on time and on beat, or whether they're ahead or behind. So when you play like this, those D grace notes are all together. They're all clean, and they're all on the beat. Now, if you're not certain whether yours are ahead or behind, then you can always record yourself and send me an audio file to my email, kyle@bantamusic.com, and I will be happy to listen to it and send you back my critiques and let you know whether you need to adjust, and what way you might need to adjust your playing. That is not a problem at all. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if it was helpful for you, and if there's any other embellishments that you want me to record that you think you need a little bit of help with. Take care.